malachite.
Back to the base and get this smelted.
Yes, we do. That'll be an awful lot of copper. Those headlights are marvelous. They're like glam spectacles.
You're tempted to keep them, aren't you?
I am.
can tell. Whoa.
It's like glam specs. Come on. It looks like something that Sir Elton John would wear. Don't even try to pretend that you don't agree, because I know you'd be lying.
Yeah, and Elton John is awesome.
Come on. Poop. Okay, you know what? At times like this...
Look, there's my seat.
Deform the
There's my
terrain.
seat that I should have been able to ride in, but no, it wasn't on the river.
Well, I didn't know you were going to be... And frankly, it's super annoying every time I try to get out to do something and then get back in. It's like, no, Shelab's in control now.
That needs to change. That really needs to change.
Especially because you can't actually even drive the rover. You can drive that one section where the seat is attached. And it's like, yeah, this is like being in the middle of a human centipede. It's just not good. Actually, being any part of a human centipede is probably not good.
No.
I'm glad you couldn't see my face, because I was pulling a weird one as I almost drove the tractor into the hole there. Beep. Right. Time to start the smelting process.
Okay.
We are generating ridiculous amounts of energy, and this is good.
That is very good.
We've gone
all these solar panels and things.
full circle. For a time, we had no energy, but now we have all of the energy.
We have loads of energy.
What just happened there?
I don't know what happened. I was just stood there doing nothing.
I accidentally adjusted the ground or something, and that popped up. Never mind, it doesn't seem to have been too bad for it.
Oh well, as long as you didn't break anything.
Yeah. Right. Grab all the malachite. Start ferrying it back to the smelter. This is the nice thing about having the storage spaces. Is you can just pop an abundance of resources down, and it'll just happily smelt through them.
Which is really nice.
Copper.
Yeah, we've got lots of copper now. Thank you, people in chat who helped me find it.
Yes, thank you very, very much, everyone. That was super useful. And now that we know where to look, it'll be a lot easier to find her in the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Gonna have to find more malachite off the tractor. Yeah, iron is probably the next thing that we need so that we can get a shredder. And then we can start looking at making trades. Actually, how far out are we from the trade thing? We need 1 iron, 1 tungsten. So we would need to do a fair bit of work to get the trader still, but...
yeah, so is tungsten
so
something
rough.
that you'd have to move to a different planet to get, or...?
I don't know on that one, I've got to be honest.
Right.
I don't actually know.
I do wonder whether some things just don't exist on the planet and you need to go elsewhere.
From what I understand, that is true. There are some things that won't exist on every planet, but I don't think tungsten's one of them. I could be completely wrong, though.
It tells you what the resources are. Atmospheric resources. Composites.
Oh, that's fantastic. What would Bentham think? So much spaghetti in this factory. Bentham would be content with the fact that I have got a ribbon loop. I've got a loop of power. I just have to show him this, and every other sin would be forgiven instantly. It's the way that Bentham works.
Bentham is a gentleman. He wouldn't say even if it was, like, bad. He'd just be like, hi, everyone.
We need to get a... Yeah, a shredder would be super useful. I'm not sure what other things you get from a shredder, but I think it is just Just scrap, unfortunately. Also, I do believe that we can, in fact, just research compounds. Yeah, I can get 300 bytes from researching glass. Go ahead, research the glass for me. We've been there, hunting around for things to research, and you could just research the basic components that we've discovered.
Yeah, looking at some of the planets, Novus, which is a medium difficulty planet, has a primary of hematite.
Okay.
And then the hard worlds have titanite, and they have like hematite secondaries. Aatrox primary, none. Secondary, none.
So what do we got on this planet then? What's the help menu? Is it just H? No. F1?
I just went into escape and then a third tab across, and then went into planets. Got showing me all.
Ah, Astropedia. Right.
And I think we must be on Silver, which is the first planet.
Yeah.
Which is a primary of sphalerite, which we found some of those, and a secondary of malachite. Shows you like whether it's got good sun or good wind. It's
so we are. Oh, I like that. It's giving you a proper reason to explore.
So it might be that there isn't any hematite on this planet, possibly.
All right. A landing pad requires aluminium and ceramic. We've got that. I'm gonna learn the landing pad recipe. Aluminium and ceramic. Then. Making that. Let's make the small shuttle. 2 aluminium needed. Well, it's zinc. Not got much aluminium anymore. We are going to need to go hunting for some aluminium.
Okay, well I know where we've got some of that. There's probably more down in the cave, so...
Oh, yeah. We're going to go on an adventure, everyone. It's going to be grand. I'm going to forget to bring some super important material that I'm not going to have on the other planet. I'm going to die a lonely, asphyxiated death.
This is where, like, the other planet doesn't have compound or something. You can't build any tethers.
Well, the only thing you'd need to do is get power, a platform big enough, and a soil centrifuge.
Yeah,
with that you have everything.
Things.
Oh, wow. Rotate. Yes. Oh, I like this landing pad. This is a glorious machine. And I can collapse it as well. Oh, that's fantastic. I approve. Let me have a quick look. Did we have any other aluminium? Sorry, it's aluminum in this game. It's spelled aluminum, so I'm going to say it aluminum. I'll have to shake that, though, because, you know, obviously, British, aluminium. But that's not how it's spelled, so it's not how I'll say it. Oh, we got some aluminium material.
I'll say it how it please, because I'm a rebel.
Yeah. Shenanigans, everyone.
I also say paella. Get told off every time.
How's it meant to be said?
Doing it. Paella.
Radio. Is that how it's meant to be said? Or how people say it's meant to be said?
I believe it's a Spanish word, and that's how an L is said in Spanish, sort of thing.
Oh, that makes sense then, yeah. Because the amount of times I've been told it's not lieutenant, it's lieutenant. It's like, and then I have a cup of tea. It's usually the process it goes, yeah. Usually the way it works, yeah.
Tea fixes everything.
Oh, go over there.
Okay.
I like that, funny man. Who's Lou, and when did I become his landlord? That's right.
Lou the tenant.
Fantastic. I like it.
Falling down a hole, yes.
Hum-da-dum. Funny Man is living up to his name, yes. It would be a cruel trick if Funny Man was actually super, like, you know, straight-laced. You know. He
I have no sense of humour.
He only wore grey shirts. His nickname in school was Norm.
Like that bloke off the Twix ads.
Yes. Right. I'm going to go for a wander. See if I can find some more stuffs. I mean, I don't particularly need anything in the way of... Ooh, what are you? Oh. Stop crashing into all the tethers, tractor. That's naughty. I'm following the tethers even though the tractor is a tether.
A work light.
Oh, I know, right? Oh, wait. Work light is made of what? Copper? No, it would be something like lithium, I would imagine. I'm not sure.
No, it's made of copper.
It is made of copper. Oh, marvellous. You'll come with me. Don't really need to...
where. Oh yeah, so it says when you hover over the copper that's required in your work pack, it says available on Silver Calidor. So it's telling you what planets you can get that resource on.
That's actually quite useful. Wow. Thank you,
Compound
game.
available on any planet. Zinc. You can get zinc on still.
Right then. Oh, no, you don't. I can't tell it to you. That's so annoying.
Interesting. So yeah, I don't know whether maybe when you're in the printers, if you hover over the resource, it'll tell you like if there's something that needs hematite.
Please
It'll
don't
tell
kill
you where
me.
to find it.
All I want is
But I
that
think you have to
sparky
go to
stuff.
that other planet.
I totally don't want to die down here. Please don't slide into the depths. That'll do. What do we got here then? What be you? It's just regular quartz, isn't it? Yeah, that's quartz. I still want you. I'm dropping you on the ground. Such is your life now. Goodbye. Wow, I mined all that quartz out stupid fast, my lord. Don't actually even want it, really. I've got quartz coming out my ears at base because I can make it out of dirt. Oh well. I'll drop it off for something that's more useful later. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, poor Leon. That was a pretty obvious pun, but I totally sympathise with you not getting it. I quite often miss puns. That was a good one though. Oh, bless.
Leon's having a rough time today.
He is.
Poor Leon.
He is, bless him. Hello, little Sola. I think I will take you, yes please. Yoink. You will join me. You will join the front. Is there anything else I want to go investigate? You know what I haven't seen on this planet? Ah, poop! My vehicle won't move.
You haven't seen any poop.
Oh, no.
It's not that kind of game.
What I haven't seen
Bangles.
is death clouds. That might be because this planet is considered easy, though.
Yeah, there's other planets that are like have really bad atmospheres and stuff. I imagine there where you'd find a lot of the noxious gases that you use for things.
Have I not got any canisters? Oh, well, enormous amounts of scallywaggery there. Tractor still doesn't want to move. Come on, tractor. Please.
So if I could have a work light, it would be a lot easier if it could throw light onto the ceiling a bit more.
No, tractor just doesn't seem to want to go for me.
A lot of the laterite is on the ceiling.
And all I'm doing is digging it into a deeper pit.
Oh, well, that's terrifying. One of the pods I broke open earlier is in like a glitchy loop and it was making a sound and I was like, what's that? Ah.
Come on, come on. You were doing so well for a moment there. No. It doesn't seem that the tractor wants to move right now, which is fantastically frustrating.
That is very annoying. You completely stuck it.
I know it's just in a weird funk. It's just in a weird funk. Like, cause someone mentioned that there's like a bug with it, and that there's only a few ways to get it resolved. Either someone else tries to drive it, or
Right.
I just wait a little bit. And so far, it hasn't tended to take too long before I can drive it again. But it's just frustrating.
Yeah, that must be really super annoying, actually. Yeah. Getting lost in the cave.
Okay, it seems that I've got... No, I had power briefly. It's happy to go backwards, just not forwards right now. I have no idea why not. Maybe it's weight?
You try maybe detaching
not
some of the...
I've tried that in the past, but
yeah.
like, I've taken it down to just itself now, but it won't move. And it's just kind of bouncing on the ground.
That is very annoying.
I think it's some sort of... It's probably some sort of physics with the bounce. I'm not sure. But I am so far away from any tether that I would never get back. And I can't tether to the tractor itself, so... I can't even make a path back for myself. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to step away for a second. I'm going to go make a cup of tea. Sheila, do you want one?
Yeah, and I'll try and save you wherever you are.
Thank you. It is a very great distance away from wherever, so it might take you a long bloody time. What I'll do is I will make myself a canister.
You could go and make tea and see if it's fixed when you come back.
Yeah. If not, then I've got something else I can try to work on. But I will be right back, everyone.
Aavak, are you muted on your chat? People are saying in my chat that Aavak be muted. Have you muted your mic or anything?
Hooray! Hooray, I'm back! Yes, sorry, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, everyone who let Sheila know. Yes, I'd muted. I do apologise, everyone. The truck, from what it seems that I could see, is the truck was perfectly still when I returned, and it works fine. It seems that it's the bouncing that's the problem. When it's bouncy, there is an issue.
Yep.
But this is a different shaped structure from before. And that is definitely something worth my attention.
I don't even know where you are. You're miles away.
Yeah, I am quite far away, actually. I need some resin so I can make a canister. So I can build up to it.
I also can't see like a light in the sky or anything. I don't even know what direction you're in.
Oh, shush your mouth, Catskill. I do read chat. I don't read it all the time because I'm playing a bloody game. You try playing a game and, I don't know, reading the works of Shakespeare or Tolkien or something. It's not easy to do.
Well, Catskill does streaming, so she knows. She
Hmm.
knows about chat.
I see. And they should know better. Perhaps they just don't have a quite as large a chat to contend with. There we go.
There'll be some streamer solidarity going on here.
Yoing. All of the resin all the time.
No holes in the ground again. It reminds me of Card Life. Card Life had terrible trouble with holes in the ground. Usually things used to just fall through. So it used to be like a lot of games that have layers that you can dig down. Very difficult
Oh dear.
to avoid world holes.
The wheels on the truck didn't
Round
quite
and
so
round?
go round and round. No, they kind of went pop pop.
So we have a large printer now. That's good.
Yes.
Does that mean that we can now print a shuttle using it?
Yes.
If we have 2 aluminium. Shall I get that started then? Because I think we got 2 aluminium now because I found some.
What I desperately need is some sort of something that I can tether. Oh, such a pain.
Hopefully the shuttle won't fall into the world hole.
Sure that there is yeah, there's some compound over yonder that I can go grab.
Okay guys, making it. It's making the shuttle.
Whee.
Now, apparently the world foundation problems and world holes and things like that.
Hmm.
Apparently all the world holes were a really bad problem in beta early on, but not fully fixed now.
Yeah, the world holes used to be awful in the beta. It
I was
wasn't.
just mentioning that, like in Card Life, they had some terrible world hole issues.
Yeah. I remember, and the biggest problem was that it took forever to get anywhere with the game. Like, if you were moving around, it would take you an age to load in areas and stuff
it
like
was
that.
unpacking the world and things like that. That was such a pain.
It was an enormous, enormous pain in the bum. It's a really solid game. I feel that Card Life suffered a bit from being showcased too early. It hadn't had enough time to bake before they needed to push it out of the door to try and get people's interest in it.
Yeah, and they didn't have time to put cool things into it.
Yeah,
They were
like,
going to have all these cool dragons and robots and all sorts of things.
I know. And it was like, yeah, this isn't in the game yet, but it will be. And I'm like, oh.
And sometimes
you
there's a bit of
can't-
an over-reliance
can't
on,
sell thing
on
on
the
a promise.
creativity of the player. Like, I think it did have a few things that looked really nice in there that were pre-built, but it was very much like, oh, you've got this mechanic where you can create your own thing. But if you were rubbish at designing, then that suddenly,
Yeah.
you kind of need a bit of help.
Yep, absolutely.
That's how I felt about it, because I'm not an artist. I'm a musician. Ish.
Astroneer is doing really, really well. Happy Talk. Really, really well. I'm super enjoying it. Right, we needed 5 of these for the last one, so that should be enough. Right.
We got a shuttle.
Start powering
So
it
now
up.
we need a thruster for it.
Need more green. Come hither, green. Super need you. I don't think I can actually gather green by chopping down trees. Alas, that would be kind of cool.
What instruments do you play? Well, I play the guitar, and I play a bit of clarinet, but my clarinet's broken right now because I dropped it. It's not good. Broke a key off. And I have a ukulele that I'm learning to play, but it's a little bit different to the guitar, so I've got to learn new chords for it.
Yes.
And I sing sometimes, and I sing on Twitch sometimes.
Yep, Ladyshelab plays Twitch Sings. Pretty awesome.
I enjoy that game, it's cool.
Mm.
For me, though, it's more about, like, just having lots of fun and getting everything wrong and
Yeah,
just
it's basically karaoke.
karaokeing it.
Truest sense, yeah.
Yeah. So, let's see what I need to do to make thrusters. Which printer do I make thrusters out of?
There we go. Almost finished the new tower. What else can I do?
Okay, so maybe it's the
Oddstone gaze. Ooh. Ooh, that's new. Origin
What's
node
happened?
surface elevation 2. Ah, what happens if I click this? Aim before teleportation. Oh, does it not do anything? No, it doesn't do anything.
That sucks.
Interesting.
Do we have a small
That's curious. What are these for then? When it said like different elevations and interior elevations, I honestly thought it was like some sort of future elevator. Oh, wait, no, what? It's working. Oh no, that was my origin node. Right. Ah. Ouch. I've got no O2 here. Poop.
Uh-oh. I am so confused about what's happening right now.
Take me somewhere else quickly. Somewhere where I can breathe.
You'll have to tell me all about it when you can breathe.
I want to take my truck with me. Allow me to teleport my truck, please. I don't think it will.
So, you found a teleporter, but then you ended up with no oxygen and no method of transport.
Yes. But I've unlocked it, and now I can teleport around. We need to set up little bases with oxygenators, or at least tethers out to each of these nodes.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I feel that is going to be super important. Right, I'm going to try and come home now. Oh, that's interesting. It no longer has a thing in the sky now that I've activated it. Oh, it looks pretty though. Now that it's been activated, it no longer has a beacon.
I've discovered the downside of instant teleportation. Instant suffocation.
Yeah, more or less what happened. It, pretty much, yeah. Yeah. I'd agree with this assessment. I have no idea where I'm fairly certain I'm going somewhere new. Okay, unintentional exploration it is. Hooray!
Hooray!
Thankfully, my truck keeps me with a breathable atmosphere.
Aavak, when you're in a safe place, do we have a small printer anywhere? Because I'm trying to work out where I can go to print the thrusters.
Yep, small printer is by the side of the smelter.
Other side of the smelter.
I don't recognize this terrain at all, so I know I've gone the wrong way. This is what happens when I step away for a while. So I've got a vague impression that the base is in that direction somewhere. We'll see if this turns out to be true. Found a little bit... Oh yeah, there's the tethers. Yes. Yes, the base is in fact in this direction. Haha! Aavak's game sense never fails. Turn me around in real life, I'm lost. But in games, somewhat less lost. I used to feel that I had impeccable direction sense in games, but not quite as good as that anymore. Uh-oh. Gigantic pit. I am back. I return victorious.
Solid Fuel thruster. Can I unlock the solid fuel thruster?
Yeah, by all means. I just brought back 2 new research things.
Fabulous. Very good. Right. So, now we've made one of those. They are...
What are they made of?
small, medium, large. So I think it's small. They're just made of like, I don't know actually. What are they made of?
Oops.
Look in the printer quickly.
I love how my dude walks.
Ammonium and aluminium. So we have those.
Yeah, we've got 1 ammonium, we've got some aluminium as well. In fact, on that note, I'll make some more ammonium. Uses 1 whole canister per, but that's fine.
Okay, let's go print.
Okay, let's see what was going on while I was away making tea. Catskill, 5 months. It's been hit and miss, but super glad these cumulative sub-badges alerts are a thing now. Thank you so much for the support, mate. And Judge Warehouse has subscribed using Prime. Thank you very much indeed.
Need beacons for the temples. I do indeed. Busters are being made.
Right, so we've got a...
We have a shuttle.
I notice that you don't have anything in this shuttle. There's a slot to the side. I think that's a slot for an oxygenator, is it not? Yes.
I'm not sure yet.
Yeah,
I'm
it
just
is, I
making
think.
the thruster for it.
Does that look like this? Or like this? I think that shuttle can only take 1... well, I guess around the shuttle you've always got oxygen, so it might be more of a power generator. I don't know. There's like a hole in the side.
Ah. So something needs to go in the hole in the side.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that would be.
I don't know. Maybe you can launch it without. You know what? You can be the experiment. If you die of
So you
asphyxiation
need an
on the moon, then we know that we need an oxygenator.
But then will I lose the shuttle?
Probably, but it's only made of aluminium. Also, we can go and get it back later, maybe. I mean, you could.
Alright,
I'm fairly certain the solid fuel booster explodes.
Alright.
You need to take some stuff with you, Sheila. Don't go. Compound
You
is
said
on-
I needed to
yes.
experiment.
I know. But at least take some things that'll like make sure your backpack is properly equipped. So, what have you currently got on there?
Battery and a canister.
Okay, got a canister. You've got 1 battery, good. Have you got any power sources? I noticed you got a light. You got 2 batteries actually. Here, have my small wind turbine.
Cool.
Solar's less reliable, I think.